Alright, we should be live. Another day, another opportunity to try to get Prisma Swordy. Last stream, we actually got 3 eggs to appear. I caught 2 out of the 3. We got Slurmy and Deli, and the other egg, I just was not able to catch it. Hopefully this time around we'll be able to get Swordy. So hooray, if not then another day, another opportunity. That's pretty much all it comes down to. I'm easily getting all the Craniac items maxed out, and from there, once I actually max out all the Craniac items, I'm still going to try to go for Swordy. There's not much more I can really do. Along the way, I'll probably go ahead and try to get all the shop items for the Christmas event to be maxed out as well. I already uploaded a video earlier, so if you have not seen it, go ahead and check it out after the stream. We got brand new buffs. Well, not really brand new, but they updated the buffs, and so far, getting views is so much easier. They're just gonna have to do a little bit of, like, I want to say they need to update a few things here and there, because the buffs don't last as long as it used to, so they may need to update that. They need to have it be stackable, so you don't have to keep coming back every 4 hours to update that. And I think that since they added it, the perks did not actually get involved with that, because you're supposed to get 100% longer buffs unless it's now the 100% buff is the 4 hours. I'm not too sure. It wasn't really clarified. But they went from 2 days down to 4 hours. Not sure if that was intentional or not. But even then, even if you were to activate the buff anytime while you're getting views for the video, you're going to get a lot more views than you would have within the 16 to 20 hours of just waiting for that video to be finished. So either way, you're still getting a net profit. Hello, welcome. Just setting things up here and there before I get started. There we go, and should be good. There we go. Alright, at least I am able to hear my own self-talk. So, without further ado, just double check in here. How many items do I actually have? Some of them are well above 100 now, so we're going to get those maxed out soon. So on to Craniac. And so far we've gone probably like maybe 16, 17 Prisma eggs, and none of them were Prisma Swordy. Eventually we'll be able to get Prisma Swordy. Still have not given up hope. It is a 3.5% chance of Prisma Swordy to be caught, be gotten, to be obtained. One out of 29 chances. And there's still more videos for me to make throughout December, because once I get the tokens to get the eggs in the item tracker rewards, then each and every of those pixelings will be its own separate video. So cannot wait for that. And the fact that they're still updating the game, like they're doing mid-updates. That's not very often that you'd have that happen. Like, we got an update overnight. I go to sleep, I wake up, and then find out an update had dropped. I'm like, god dang. No time to rest. So that video has been uploaded. So again, once the stream is over, you want to check it out, you can. The fact that they're still updating the game, they're still adding things or changing things up a bit, little bit by little bit, is very nice. Keep you on your toes. So the early grindage of gaining levels, gaining items, and things like that, no, not really much of an issue now. How long will it take for us to get Swordy? No idea. How long will it take for a pixeling to appear? No idea. It could either be one every 30 minutes, one every hour, or one every 2 hours. It really depends on the RNG factor of the egg actually appearing. I still don't know the actual probability yet. I don't know if anybody else knows the probability. We would have to ask one of the programmers that, like, what is the probability of an egg to appear? It would be nice to know, just for accuracy's sake. But on average, you're able to at least get one every 30 minutes if you just continuously play Craniac non-stop. So hopefully I don't get too distracted that we're just going to be playing Craniac, and more Craniac. I have 15 trillion views to spend, so I have all the views in the world right now. Only I could translate that onto, or transfer all of that onto YouTube. That would be funny. Would literally have more views than Mr. Beast at this point. But even then, the fact that you could get billions upon billions of views towards the end game, that is just a lot. If you start a brand new account and start getting the perks and whatnot, you'd be making bank. Like, it's so much easier to get things now than it was before. Especially if you are a VIP, if you have a VIP subscription to the game. Then you don't have to watch any ads whatsoever. Just reactivate the buffs anytime you want, really. Or at least every time that the timer expires. Just reactivate the buffs and you're good to go. I'm sorry, but I can't currently add anybody in the game right now. But feel free to add each other in the comments section. Leave down your in-game username and see if anybody else adds you. And another thing to gain followers in the game is to participate in room events. A lot of times when people see your room, they will add you. And you know that people are seeing your room is if you're getting more and more followers by the day when participating in the room events. So that is a good way to gain followers there. Not to mention, feel free to join the official Pewdiepie Simulator Discord. You can go to the ad for ad section channel in that Discord server, and then you'll be able to get more followers too. The game will forever be relevant as it receives more and more updates every month. So that hasn't changed. And so far, we've gone 2 sub updates as well. That's very nice. Nice. But hope you're all doing good today, people. Just take the time to relax, forget all the troubles for today, and let's hope to get Swordy in this stream. One thing I want to do is make a video about Swordy. Well, I can make a video about Prisma Swordy, and then I can make a separate video about regular Swordy, because regular Swordy is not in the game just yet. That's going to be on its own separate update, so I cannot wait for that. Going to be in the Refer a Tuber program, where you're just referring people to download the game, play the game, maybe use a code of some sort for any existing users, and then you'll be able to get yourself Swordy and some bucks. Swordy is going to be in the category of gaming and animal, which makes sense. No idea what the rarity of Swordy is yet. I would consider it as a crystal category, because if it's going to be in the Refer a Tuber program, you can't get Swordy anywhere else other than the Refer a Tuber program. The Prisma Swordy, well, Prisma Swordy is in the Prisma category, so that alone is rare on its own. So I just can't wait for the new update to roll out, and then I'll be able to advertise it within all my streams and as well as my videos. Because I want to get a full inventory of Swordy. I'll literally just put them into the room, and just for every video you'll see 1 Swordy, 2 Swordys, 3 Swordys, just keeps on building and building. At least that's the idea I have in mind. How well that's going to work out, I have no idea. I'm just very excited. The fact that they're still updating the game and they finally added Swordy into the game, that's more I could ever ask for, really. The only other thing is just mainly one day I'll be able to do content creation for full time. But until then, I still have my full-time job, and mainly I'm going to stream as much as I can in between work days and whatnot. And any other obligations I have currently. And I just can't wait for the holiday season to be over with, so that things will calm down finally. I don't even think I've missed an actual item just yet, have I? Either that, or I've just been on autopilot mode this entire time, and I've never been focusing just like this moment right here. But even then, I don't even mind missing an item whatsoever, because my main focus is to get Prisma eggs. So the faster I could actually get the round done, the faster I could get an egg to appear. And then once all the items disappear, then it's just gonna be nothing much other than the views, the subscribers, and the pixel dust that will appear occasionally. Already maxed out on the egg tokens once again, so now it's just everything else. You know what would be good is that we get the occasional random buffs to appear. That should be another thing. They should allow the clickbait, the subscriber magnet, the nitro boost and the shipping drones to appear in Craniac. They should have that. Well, keep in mind that I played this game for over 8 years, so all of that is just accumulating. And the only time when I actually spend the views is in Craniac, so other than that, I just don't buy items at all. But once I actually get into trying to max out every single shop item in the game, you will see that view count just deplete. I have 15 trillion views to work with that I've saved up over time, but that's gonna easily reach 0 once I start going for every single shop item in the game. Because a lot of them is anywhere between, well, easily 500 to 700 million views per item, and that's not counting the cost of using Puggle, because that could easily be in the billions for every round. But since they updated the buffs, it's probably going to be cheaper, but even then, it's still going to be expensive. It's cheaper, but expensive. Cannot wait for us to just go through all of that. Once I max out every single Craniac item, then I'm going to go for the shop items. Oh yeah, nah, they updated everything. Like, it's so much easier to gain levels, to gain the views, to gain subscribers, to gain followers, to just level up in general. It's so much easier now than it was years ago. Especially with the introduction of Craniac, I'm an advocate for people to use Craniac to gain levels because it's equivalent to getting a level 52 item. And it's cheaper too, just as long as you don't miss. Like, if you keep getting the item bubble every round, it's gonna easily be the quickest way to level up. All it is just you don't miss. So there's a little bit of skill, a little bit of patience, but overall, it's just so much easier than the random RNG factor of Puggle, because you could try to aim for the food bowls all you want, but you're in the hands of the mercy of Puggle, where that pug could just go any direction whatsoever and not land in the food bowl, and it's just gonna be draining your views more and more and more. So easily, I will just go with Craniac once you get VIP Craniac unlocked. Once you get that unlocked, the cost of every round will be cut by half. Even then, 126, let's just say 127 million views for one item. But with a shop, and it's going down to level 52. Let's see. Well, level 51 is 137 million. Like, going with Craniac, it's cheaper than getting a level 51 item right now. Or even a level 50 item. There's 126 million right there. 126.73. Like, right there, level 50 items is slightly more expensive than getting the Craniac item. All you have to do is not miss. And even if you do miss, if you were to grab some view bubbles, that alone still helps you recoup the cost of playing Puggle. Or playing Craniac, I should say. Like, there's already 10 million. I already got that back. And I popped 2 bubbles, which wasn't a good example, but even then. And I popped that one. Sometimes you get bad luck, let's be real, but even then, it would still be more costly to play Puggle all day long. So there's this item. I got it. Look at that. Boom. And I got 18 million back. If only it could actually showcase how much XP you're going to get anyways. But again, I am a real advocate of Craniac, because I just showed right there that one round of Craniac, getting an item that's equivalent to getting a level 52 item, is less of a cost than getting a level 50 item in Puggle, and then you have to spend more views to play the Puggle minigame to get that item. And you could easily spend 3 to 5, sometimes even 6 times for like 6 rounds just to get that one item for less XP. So no matter how you look at it, Craniac is the cheapest option. All you have to do is not miss. And sometimes you could get 2 items at once. So you get double the XP for the price of 1. You have no idea how many times I had to fight people verbally when it comes to, oh, why don't you just buy the items in shops? Like, no, Craniac is cheaper. And it has always been cheaper. Just get VIP Craniac, and then you're good to go. Look at that, double. Is it going to be a double-double? Nope, not a double-double. But either way, I digress. I could just talk about Craniac all day at this point. And I have. I legitimately have, because I actually went for lit level 999, mainly 90% of the way just by Craniac. And then once I maxed out all the items, then I had to go with the shop items. And easily, I pretty much spent everything I could on Puggle alone in almost one day. Like, in almost one day, I completely depleted all of my views in Puggle versus Craniac. That alone should have been proof enough that Craniac is the cheapest option. But I've already maxed out every single one of the Craniac items other than the event items. And funny thing is that when I was going for lit level 999, you were not able to crush any of the Craniac items. And what's through all of my streams is that they updated the game so that you were able to crush the regular Craniac items. Not the exclusive ones from the events, but mainly the regular Craniac items, which I really appreciated. Because now people are able to just get even more pixel dust by that method. And there were some bugs that were discovered because of my consistent Craniac playing, and then they fixed a lot of those bugs. Speaking of bugs, there's another bug that I found with Craniac recently, which I forgot about. Forgot how I even did that bug either. Either way. Yoink. It's very rare. It could either be, basically you could have an egg spawn in like once every 30 minutes to up to 2 hours. It really depends on when it decides to show up. It's just complete random. But if you're just non-stop playing Craniac for a couple hours at a time, you're pretty much going to get an average of one every 30 minutes. You just got to keep playing. You just can't stop. Just keep on playing, keep on playing, keep on playing until fun finally appears. It's kind of like shiny hunting for Pokemon. You just got to keep playing. You got to stay in the area. You just got to keep trying and trying and trying until the shiny Pokemon finally shows up. The only other method to do that you don't have to spend views on trying to go for a Prisma egg would be to soft reset, where you can just exit out of the game, reload the game, go to Craniac. If there's an egg, fantastic. If not, then exit the game, come right back into it, and load up Craniac and see if there's another chance. So soft resetting is a thing that you can do if you do not want to spend the views through Craniac. However, just playing every single Craniac round is just so much faster. It's just at the cost of views. But it's fine. Again, I have 15 trillion to work with, and I want to max out all the Craniac items as well, so it's just 2 for 1. And I do plan to play for 2 hours at least. Because after that, then it's time for me to go to the park with my dogs, because they need their exercise. I'm going to take advantage of the winter season as much as I can, and even the early spring, because once it hits summer, then it's going to be way too hot to go to the park. Because at that point, it's just misery. It just gets so hot that it just becomes unbearable. And I am not going to put my dogs through that. Mainly because I work from a 4 a.m. to 12:30 shift. So by the time I am out, it's already too hot to do anything else for the rest of the day. Because in the winter, you could easily just keep on putting on layers of clothing and stay warm, but when it comes to summer, you can't do that. And it's so much worse for your pets. So I'm not going to put them through that. I'm only take them to the park on my days off when it gets cooler in the evening. But at least in the summer, I'll be able to do a lot more live streams. So look forward to that. The one thing I would still love to see is if one day we could actually get a new level cap for the categories. Like, I'm already lit level 999. Let's go ahead and add lit levels to categories. Just so that I could just keep on leveling up as I'm playing Craniac. All I would have to do is just crush the Craniac items and just recapture them again. Just crush 255 of the animal category and then just focus on getting the animal category maxed out before moving on to the next category. Just keep doing that until all the perks or all the skills are level 999. That's just an idea. Max out everything. I mean, you could say the same thing about Puggle. Because like Puggle can be addicting too. At least with Craniac, there are some skill required. With Puggle, you just drop the pug and that's it. You just let the game take over and hope that the pug lands in the actual bowl. Here, you just tap twice. Tap once, tap twice, get the item, you're good to go. But now it's just so much easier to get views to spend. Hey, a Prisma egg, there you go. Under 30 minutes. We got a Prisma egg to appear. So there you go. First one in under 30 minutes. That just proves my point that you can get one to spawn in 30 minutes. Now, here's the thing about the Prisma egg. If you're worried about messing up, take a small little break. Take your time with it. You could literally exit out of Craniac and jump right back into it and the egg will still show up. Like, it's not going to go away. Just as long as you don't leave the game itself, it is not going to go away. So if you want to reset the cycle, just exit out, come right back, you're fine. Now, one thing to note is that the hitbox, even though it seems like it's a larger form or shape than an actual item bubble, it's the same exact hitbox. So don't worry about the oval shape. And another thing to notice or take note is that the cycle goes to the right for however many seconds and then goes to the left for however many seconds. So just take your time with it. Just drop the crane, in the direction that's gonna run into the egg, and that's how you capture it. For me personally, I like it that the egg goes to the very bottom of the screen and is going to the right cycle. That's my comfort zone. And right now, I kind of don't like how it's actually forming right now. I'm going to just reset it. So now it's at the bottom of the screen. I'm just going to wait for it to go through its cycle. I'm going to drop the... Oh wait, I almost dropped the crane too soon. Alright. I almost messed up, honestly. I was about to drop the crane at the wrong possible moment. So I'm just going to wait a bit. I'm going to reset it and come right back into it. Simple as that. Now it's going to the... Yeah, it's going towards the left. So I'm going to wait till it goes towards the right. For me, I don't like it that it's going in the center. I don't like that at all. And now it's going back to the right. Or sorry, the left. I still don't like how that looks. I'll try that again. Okay. That was ideal, but it was already at the end of the cycle, so I couldn't drop the crane then. I'm just gonna wait a bit. I still don't like how it is. It's still going towards the center. I don't like that. Come on, buddy. I'm going to reset it. I'm just going to wait for the opportune time to drop the crane. It is not working with me today. It just refuses to do what I needed to do. I'm not gonna rush it. Because I want that egg that could be Swordy. There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright. So here we go. Let's see what it is. 1, 2, 3. And it's Slurmy. Again. It's deja vu from yesterday. Because the first egg I got was Slurmy. Deja vu. Alright, but there you go. That's pretty much what it all takes to get a Prisma egg. You just gotta wait for the best opportune time to drop the egg while it's gonna run, or sorry, drop the crane while it's gonna run into the egg. Just take your time with it. There's no need to rush it. You could just keep on exiting out of Craniac, coming right back into it to reset the placements, and just keep on going with that until you are comfortable with the timing, and then you can drop that crane as it runs into the egg, then open the crane and capture the egg. Just treat it as if it was just a regular item, because it has the same hitbox, even if it looks like it's a little bit larger. Just don't let that deceive you. But at least we got one egg. So even if there are no more eggs for that entire stream, at least we got one. But we need it to be Swordy. That's the whole point. I need to get Prisma Swordy. On the bottom right, that's what Swordy looks like in Tube Simulator. On the bottom left, that's what Swordy looks like in Pewdiepie's Pixelings. So as you can see, they are two different art styles, I should say. Either way, 1 egg down, so many more to go. And what's the cap limit? No idea. Nobody has reached it before. How long would it take for you to max out every single pixeling? No idea. It has not been reached before. And they have yet to reveal the limit for pixelings. And with the introduction of even more pixelings, that alone is something else. But my main goal is just to max out every Craniac item and every obtainable shop item in the game. I'm not too worried about pixelings, I'm not too worried about trophies, not too worried about exclusive items like the red items, the item pack items. Because those will take forever to max out. Because the only other way to max the pack items would be just to continuously plague the catch E machine. That alone will take forever and a day. Unless I have $1 million and then I could do that. But will we get another egg to spawn in within the next 30 minutes? We will find out. In a 2-hour session, I was able to at least get 5 eggs to spawn in. So that was good luck on my part. Yoink. But I missed. Gotta send a message over to the Discord chat. And let's see. One Prisma egg caught. Link. Here we go. All right. Moving on. Hopefully we'll be able to get Prisma sorted today. Can't give up hope. Again, that was just deja vu because yesterday exactly the same thing happened. That the first egg that was caught, it was Slurmy. What up, people? What up? Trying to get Prisma Swordy, but chances are it's gonna be a low chance. Ooh, another egg. Yeah, it hasn't even been, what, 13 minutes since the last egg? Well then. Alright, well then. Second egg actually appeared within like the 13 minutes from the last egg spawn, so that is a good chance. But the thing is, am I able to capture this egg? Yo, Sylvain. I didn't want to advertise in the server today, but I should do that more often. Like anytime I go live, I should just post it in the server. First egg appeared within the first 28 minutes of the stream, and now the second egg just appeared not even a minute ago. Gonna take my time with it. I am not gonna rush it, because otherwise I may mess up. Alright. So let's see here. There we go. Second egg cocked. There we go. Let's go. Let's go. Alright. Moment of truth. 1, 2, 3. And it's Prisma Gato. Oh well. 2 eggs caught today. We're 2 for 2 right now. The one thing I want to ask though. The one thing I want to ask is how often or what are the chances of a Prisma egg to appear? Because I don't know if we ever got an answer to that question yet. I mean, it's not a oh no moment to me. It's like the fact that I was able to get the egg. Because even if an egg does appear, it's still a 3.5% chance of it being Swordy. So it's already low of a chance as is. And if I didn't catch the egg, then that is 0% chance. So I'm not really too worried about Swordy actually appearing. But so far, I think I've actually captured 20 eggs on stream. And we're on the 12th episode now. But you just gotta keep trying. That's all it comes down to. Okay, that's fair. That's the thing that just caught my attention. It's like, out of all the chairs, the one chair that I use is the one that doesn't actually get any color variation. I mean, there are different colored leathers to work with. I just find it funny. Like, it just happened to be that one chair. And that's the chair that I use. I just find it funny. And about that little humorous bug that was affecting the Santa hat color, which I think that actually affects every other hat as well for whatever reason. But even then, it was just very noticeable when the whole Santa outfit just turned completely white faded. Because I only noticed it when I canceled it. Like when I canceled the selection, like, hey, do you want to buy it? And I just cancel it. It just reverted back to the one I'm already wearing. Nope. I keep forgetting I set my alarm up for 2 p.m. because that's usually when at the time I wake up. Because usually I try to sleep in on my days off, but lately I have not been able to sleep in. But even then, I'm just very happy the fact that we're still getting more updates now. More updates than ever. We're going to be making a video for the brand new Pixlings sometime this week once I get all the tokens. Because I have no idea whether or not if the first 3 is going to be the brand new Pixlings, or if it's in any particular order, or if it's completely random. So I'd rather have all the eggs be unlocked before I make a video for the Pixlings. Then I gotta make a video with all the rewards, and I gotta make a video with all the 25, pretty much the 25 days of Christmas rewards. Because I know that we've gotten some red items back in again, so that's very nice. And eventually when I get Swordy, I can make a video about Swordy. A lot more content. By chance, are we going to do more of the month-long events for something like Valentine's, anniversary, Halloween? Because I like the idea of a full month. If I thank you, may the odds be in my favor. Because it would have been real nice. It would have been perfect timing that you saw it happen live as that second egg appeared. That's fair. The fact that we still got more updates was more than we could ever ask for. I just cannot wait to see what lies in store for the upcoming month. Oh yeah. It was like when I forgot who sent the picture. I think Burnt sent the picture of the trucker hat. I'm like, okay, I could see that. I could totally see that. Yeah, the mesh type of texture. Yeah, because that's really kind of difficult to display that in pixel form. So when I saw all that, it's like, okay, I understand. Still nice though. Ooh, a double. Aw, thank you. Like any possible updates on the Refer Tuber program? Oh, my other alarm went off. All right. The one thing I was wondering is that was the 4 hours for the boost actually part of the, like, was that default for everybody, or is that the default once you actually get the knowledge tree perk? Like the ad duration, whatnot, or what was it? Yeah. The master perk and as well as the better magnet perk. Because it says that the boost lasts 100% longer, so was that 4 hour mark part of that? Okay. It starts at 35 minutes. Yeah, I could see that because when it came to this perk right here, that was by default 35 minutes every time that I refresh it. So it just adds 35 minutes to that timer up to 2 times. Because not gonna lie, I still love it. The fact that even if you don't activate the boost at the very beginning when the views start to gain traction on the videos, if you activate the boost at any given moment while it's still gaining views, you still get a lot more than what it used to be for 2 days worth of perks. Because if I set if I actually set the buff for 2 days and I make a video for 20 hours, it still goes below 800 million views versus now that if I were to activate a perk at any given moment, it would gain twice or even triple the amount that it used to be. I honestly don't see that. It's probably because when you make a 20-hour long video, for the first maybe 2 to 3 hours, you're not gaining any views. I think it was just more reactionary than anything. Because if you wait a full 20 hours for that one video to be made and you only get 800 million views, I honestly don't see how that's any lower than what we're having now. Because right now, I'm already getting close to 4 billion. Before the update, it was difficult to even reach 1 billion. So even if I forget to activate the perk at any given point, I'm still getting a lot of views. The only thing that we also had this discussion before when it came to Gobble, and then somebody else brought it up with Gobble. So it's like, I'm not the only one who noticed, but I understand that Gobble in itself is just a completely different variable versus just regular gameplay. So that I don't mind anymore. Because now with Gobble, you could actually gain a lot of subscribers as well. That you activate the subscriber magnet, and then play Gobble to finish the videos, and then once the videos is done, you get so many subscribers from the finished product. So that alone is really good for those who want to complete the sub goals. Though I can't visibly see it. Oh, it does? Because unless that actually changed, because back then when I used the Gobble, it didn't actually help me hatch the eggs. But if that's a thing that was recently worked on, then that's awesome. Like, I'm not even worried about the eggs hatching. So let me go ahead and activate the buff real quick, because I can play Gobble right now. I don't mind playing a little bit of Gobble. I don't think it actually did affect the eggs when I did it. Again, if it actually has been updated, then I'll take back what I said. Because there's the... Yeah, I already have that unlocked, and nothing much has changed, but we'll see. We'll check it out real quick. The funny thing is that because my screen is so small, the screen resolution, I cannot see how many subscribers I'm going to get from it. Whoever's playing on a tablet, they're able to see how many subscribers they're going to get by claiming it. So if that's another thing that can be updated to change the... What is it? I can't think of the word on the top of my head right now. I want to say orientation, so that I could actually see how many subscribers I'm going to get because I'm on a smaller screen resolution, then that'd be nice. But anyways, you can just visibly see it on the top with the 8.80 billion. Let's go ahead and choose death, sports, and okay. There was nothing else I could really choose from this. Okay. Text size. That's the word. That was the word I was thinking of. Anyways. But yeah, you can see that 9 million, or sorry, almost 10 hours has gone through, but I'm barely getting under 100 million. So I can see that Gobble is its own thing, that the buffs don't actively affect the whole video thing. Girl, why? But yeah, you can totally see that even with Gobble, the buffs don't affect it because I'm gonna get under 1 billion views versus if I would have left the video alone for the buffs to actually give it even more views and whatnot. But that's still a fine balance in that manner. Because otherwise then Gobble would be too OP. But I think that's what one person mentioned. But even then, 1.28, 1.31, 1.24, not that bad for a quick round of Gobble. And afterwards, you just leave it alone. But boom, I'm already at 8.81 billion. There's gaming, comedy, and death. But yeah, it didn't actually affect the eggs whatsoever. So at least it's not too OP in that regard. Ooh, a pixeling. Wow, the pixelings alone. Okay, Gato clutched. That's nice. Yo, what up? The official Outer Minds is here. Let's go. Oh, cool, you're also verified. That is awesome. Oh, thank you, Wolfgang. That is a nice surprise. I was not expecting that. Sylvain and Outer Minds in the same chat. What up, people? What up? Can't activate the other perk just yet. And the next Gobble session is in 1 hour and 42 minutes. Not bad. How y'all doing today, people? Hope you're all doing good and fine and handy dandy. So far, I've gone 2 Prisma eggs to appear, and I caught 2, or caught both of them, so that's very nice. Now, I'm just really hoping that, with all the blessings right now, that Swordy will appear in the game. It's all up to random chance that Swordy does appear. And so far, I've seen almost everybody else gaining Prisma Swordy but me. The one person that advocated for Swordy to be added into Pewdiepie Simulator for the longest time, and I'm still not able to get it because of random chance. I still find that funny. My moment to shine will arrive at some point. Again, hope everything is going well for you today. You got all your troubles for the time being, and let's see if we could get Swordy to show up. I think he's just a little shy right now. because now the spotlight's on him. Nah, I don't actually have a giveaway bot. Quite frankly, I don't even know how to set one up. Not gonna lie. Because maybe at one point we could set one up for whenever I do have a stream going. So let's say if I were to stream for 2 hours, at some given point we could do a giveaway through the Discord server. Possible idea. Because at least we could actually set that up to give away bucks for just a random viewer or a random entry. Yeah, we could possibly do that. Because even if I max out every Craniac item, the next thing I could do is try to max out every shop item. So at least there's going to be more content. And this is why I like the live streams on its own, because it helps just brainstorm random ideas. Just random ideas that we could implement. Aw, thank you. Let me see. 51%. Yeah, I could totally stream for another hour. I still want to thank you guys for all the support you've given me over the years that I've been here with you guys as well. You randomly found me just from making a YouTube video on your game, and then from there, it's just I kept going with making content for every update, for every news, for anything that showed up in the game, and then me having my insane goal to get to lit level 999 once Craniac came to be. And you guys are still making content for the game. You had to be there, Wolfgang. You had to be there for that moment when I got to lit level 999. Yo, what up, people? What up? I'm just happy in another aspect that YouTube allowed vertical live streaming so that people are able to see it more clearly on their mobile devices. So that alone is a good part on YouTube to allow vertical live streaming to become a thing. Because when I did my lit level 999 streams, it was all in landscape, which was fine, but it just stretched out the amount of space that was not really necessary for the stream in its own. Although at least it allowed me to put up like a little bit of a wall of honor for anybody who became a channel member or who donated to the stream. So that alone was really good. Yeah. Live streaming from my old phone that I've had for many years. At some point, I'm going to upgrade, get a different phone, just so that I could continue streaming on mobile. Hello everybody. Like, the grind never stops. I've already got to lit level 999. I'm trying to get Swordy. I'm trying to max out all the Craniac items. And then, after I max out the Craniac items for the time being, I'm going to max out the shop items. There's just so much more I could really do for you guys. Because the grind never stops, but that's what the challenge is all about. Just max out everything you could possibly do in Tube Simulator. And especially that they're making more items. So they're making the challenge a little bit more difficult for me. Let's be real, but even then, that's all the fun of the challenge. Just as long as you guys are here to stay for every live stream, just to sit back, chat about, and just enjoy the community for Tube Simulator, that alone, what makes it all worth it. It brings me back to the good old days when I was going for lit level 999. Starting from like, what, level 52, 47? I don't remember, but just going all the way to the final level of the game. Made a lot of accounts, but you still continue playing the game. So by the way, you could give the live stream a like, and as well as in one of the spots, the little heart icon on the bottom right, probably, you could send reactions so everybody gets to see you reacting with hearts, maybe emoticons, maybe that 100 mark. You could send reactions as well for everyone to see. Kodark. I remember you. It's been a while. I remember ya. You were there when I was going for lit level 999. Those were the days. What up, brah? But who here has done Prisma Swordy? One day, I'll get Prisma Swordy. So far, out of like maybe 20 plus eggs that appeared, I accidentally not captured like 5 or 6 of them. One of them could have been Swordy. You only managed to pop one. But even then, I try not to think about it too much, mainly because even if a Prisma egg does appear, it's still a 1 in 29 chance for that to be Swordy, which comes down to a 3.5% probability. So even if an egg does appear, it's still a very, very low chance. So I try not to think about it too much, otherwise it would keep me up late at night wondering, that could have been Swordy. And I accidentally killed him. No, I killed my boy. No. My precious Swordy. I did not want to do that. I don't want to think about that. No scrambled eggs here. What up, Fran? What up, Max? Hey, there you are, Father Vale. With the boba tea. Alexander, what up? Tiger, what up? Azid, what up? But so far, I feel like I am in the whole meme template of Squidward watching SpongeBob and Patrick having fun outside, where everybody is getting Prisma Swordy, where I am being Squidward, not able to get Prisma Swordy. And speaking of template, yeah, I would love to have a template for Tube Simulator. Maybe like one for landscape and one for mobile, or at least portrait. Yeah, one landscape, one portrait mode, depending on what I can actually do. Because at least I could use the landscape template for future Tube Simulator videos, and then the portrait for the streams. You send me a lucky cat? Nice. Well, would I have to refresh just for that to appear? Or was that figuratively speaking? But insofar, I have played 103,000 Craniac games, almost 104,000. Oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, because I have so many gifts. I don't want to unbox any of them yet. Just look how many gifts I already have. So even if you did send me the gift, I need to find out where it's at. I think it's the Pirates vs. Ninja category, but even then, look at all these gifts. And I even have some red gifts right here. But let's see. Quit the tile screen. Oh, 2 special gifts. But if it was a lucky cat, it should be Pirates vs. Ninja, right? Yeah. There you are. There it is. It's right there. What? Double. Double the luck. It's funny because I haven't actually maxed out any of the other type of items right there. But yeah, they can send gifts in real time, people. So if you're part of the giveaway, then we'll see what happens. Who's going to win? Yeah, just post your in-game username. They'll add your name to the pool, and then they'll randomly select a winner. We got a double? Hey, it's a double-double. Double the Feng Shui Cat, double the rewards, double the Craniac reward right there. But yeah, if we will do giveaways more often, then I'll do my best to be able to do even more live streams. If we could do like a giveaway once a week, then that could also be a thing too. Like, we could discuss of it later. Until then, Sylvain, thank you for stopping on by. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the chat, and hope you have a good rest of your day. And if anything else, people, is that once the stream is done, you can take a look at my other videos with Tube Simulator to know what's been added into the game recently. Because we have new chair colors, we have new buffs, or at least updated buffs, and as well as we have new items. Sylvan. Okay. How do you describe the ain in French than English? I have no idea. I've always pronounced it Sylvain. But if it's Sylvan, then you could just say the A is silent. Sylvain, but the N is silent. Okay, so the N is silent, not the A. Okay. There's not Y in N sound. Still. Sylvain. I've been pronouncing it wrong all this time, but he has never corrected me. You know, that's the true power of friendship right there. Polite Canadian is the best Canadian. Respectfully, we might as well call him Sylv. You call him Syl. But when you say S-Y-L, I say Syl. But no, it's Syl. Like silver. English pronunciations is weird, people. It's like years upon years of them hammering down how to pronounce the vowels and the consonants for a lot of names and a lot of words and a lot of other rule sets. You tend to mispronounce a lot of things. What up, coffee? Yeah, English is fun, but there are way too many exceptions, especially so many different rules. Like lead, lead, and lead. Red, red, and read. In 15 minutes, Outer Minds will announce the winner. So good luck to everybody. The bomb, tomb, and comb. Sally sells seashells down by the seashore. Oh yeah, the word Q. Not Q-U. Not Q-U-E. Not the letter Q, but it's Q. I didn't even get to read the announcement, honestly. Yes, in the next 30 minutes. They'll give one random person a holidays package with $500 plus 5 holiday themed items. If you want a chance to win it, you go to the stream, which you guys are in the stream already, and post your IGN in the chat. All in the name of me trying to find myself in Craniac. A little bit of soul searching, if you will. Be sure to like the stream, subscribe, leave down your IGN in the comments. And just for the people who are watching this post-stream or the VOD, video on demand, is that more than likely we will be doing more giveaways in the near future. We're just gonna have to brainstorm any ideas of what we can do, whether it be once a week or once a day maybe, who knows. But we could try to aim for at least once a week. And even if I do find Swordy, that's not going to be the end of the series, because another thing I could do is just max out all the Craniac items and max out all the shop items, because we have so much to max out on. And why not? We'll be hoarding all of the items in the game. I want to see every single item from shop be faded out with the caption "out of stock." Because you have not truly beaten the game until you've reached every single item being maxed out. Because what else are you going to do with all of those views you've gotten? Oh yeah, turn on notifications, people. But at least that whenever I post a brand new video or a stream, then you'll be the first one to know that it's active. What's the max item level? Currently is level 75. The max level for your tuber is 999. And the max amount of items you can get mainly is that it's going to be 255 out of 255, with the exception of some items that you only reach either 1 of or 10 of. Unless they actually boost that up to 255 as well, then that's going to be a lot more items for you to max out. Just a short little break of Craniac just to showcase this, because over time, I've been maxing out a lot of the animal categories. So you see that is pretty much faded out, and 255 and is out of stock. My goal is to get every single one of these items out of stock. So again, once Craniac is done, I'll go for the shop items. More streams, more content, more giveaways, and more chances to win. But we got 10 out of 10 posters, 255 of the goldfish. I'm pretty sure there's only going to be one Edgar and one Maya. Yep, one of each. One of a kind, mind you. 10 ducks. 10 more posters and paintings, 10 of the miniature figurines, 10 of the cows. So if you want one to max out easily, it would be the animal category, but again, it's just working on it. I still need to get the ball of yarn, need to get the frog, need to get the pillows, so on and so forth, going all the way down. I already maxed out on the dire wolves and the fox. Fun fact, I am the person who suggested that if we get foxes and wolves added to the game, and they added them in. So that's why I've maxed them both out. But yes, we have a long way to go before we max out every single one of the items, so that's going to be an idea for future streams. I could do that easily. And if by chance I ever run out of views, then have no fear, because in my boost items, I have 864 shipping drones. I have a lot of buffs to use. I've accumulated all that over time. But I doubt I'm going to run out of views anytime soon with the brand new buffs, and mainly I have 15 trillion views to work with, so it's going to be a while. It's going to be a while before everything runs out. Oh, believe me, I do get a lot of people saying, hey, you have a voice for radio. You have a voice for broadcasting. And like, thank you. It's kind of ironic because I'm trying to do YouTube and Twitch for full time, but until then, I'm just going to keep going and keep grinding. You have over 1,600 drones. You know, that's fair because when I was going for lit level 999, I had a lot of drones stocked up as well. And when I ran out of views initially from maxing out every single Craniac item, and mind you, this was before we were able to crush Craniac items for pixel dust. Because of my streams, we were able to get that update so that we could crush the Craniac items. But back then, we were not able to, so when I ran out of views, or no, I ran out of Craniac items, I had to spend all of my views onto the shop items and use all the shipping drones to get a lot of the level 75 items to continuously get more levels. Like, I was crawling to get to 999. I wanted to get that done as fast as possible. I was racing against time to get that done. And it took me 3 months from February all the way to June. I believe it was June 12th, I think. It was one of those days. It was sometime in June that I actually got it done. Well, back then, there was no VIP, and I was only having a limited amount of bucks I could have to spend. And I think at some point I was spending bucks to get more of the things done too. Like, I was crawling. I was just crawling to that finish line. I would have to look back on my old streams. But even then, all of that was documented. Like, all of the live streams I've done, all the milestones I've reached, was all documented onto the road to lit level 999. I'm not too sure, Coffee, honestly, because I've never really been the one to buy pixel items or pixel cubes unless it's for a quest. That's the only time when I actually do buy them. I think I have like millions of pixel dust. Let me see. Let me go exit out real quick. I would go to inventory. No. Shop. Pixel dust. Can I even see? Yeah, I got 20 million. And if we go to, let's go ahead and go to a Craniac item real quick. Oh, hey, free stuff. So randomly, I'm going to the top. How many would I get? 2,088. Okay, so that's from one Craniac item, which would cost 126 million. So I'm going to say no to that real quick. Okay. Then we're going to go to a level 20 item. Level 20 item. What will that give you? 6,685. So level 20 is pretty decent. So there you go. So buy level 20 item and then you could crush it for 6,685. Not that bad, really. And how much does a level 20 item cost? I'm going to go to beauty category and look at that. A level 20 item on average would be 3 million views. So yeah, profit. Yeah, I guess level 20 items is going to be good for farming pixel dust. And when I say I'm going to max out every possible item, is mainly going to be the items you could purchase from Puggle or from the shop. Because I'm not going to worry about the item tracker rewards. I'm not going to worry about the trophies. I'm not going to worry about the meme trophies. And I'm not going to worry about the exclusive item packs, because those are going to be pretty much impossible to max out over time. I've been playing for a good hour and 36 minutes for the live stream, and let me check on my battery life. I have 37%. I'm still good. I'm still good for another 30 plus minutes. Is there a cap on trophies? Probably, yeah. The thing is, when you think about it, let's say if there are 255 trophies, let's say 250 just for good time's sake, you would have to win in the top 100 room events every single time. Like say 250 times in a row, and there are 3 days in between from making the event, publishing it, voting, and then the results. So I believe it's 3 days, maybe 4, but let's say 3 days. That's still almost 2 years to max out one trophy. And there are 5 trophies. You got diamond, you got gold, you got silver, you got bronze, you got obsidian. 250. Yeah. It's still a lot. 750 times 5. That's over 4,000 days. Again, we're just doing by 250 as a limit because it's easier to at least do the math from there. That's still over 4,000 days. That's 8 years. No. God dang. That's over 10 years. God dang. When you think about it, like 20 years? No, that's gonna be... That, like I said, that's impossible to max out every single trophy. Not to mention, it's still RNG factored in because is that let's say if you happen to max out every single diamond trophy and you want to go for obsidian next, you have to be placed anywhere between 199 and 101. And let's say you got enough votes to get a diamond trophy. Congratulations, you get no trophy, and then you have to wait another time to participate in an event in hopes to get an obsidian trophy. So again, trying to max out every single trophy is gonna be near impossible, or completely impossible. I'm not too sure if I can, actually. Yeah, no one knows yet because nobody has ever maxed out on the trophy, so no one knows the actual limit of said trophy. We're just going completely hypotheticals here. That's why I'm not going to worry about trying to max out trophies, because that's going to take way too long and forever to do. But I don't know if I could actually stream random.org. If anything, I could always just take a screen cap and showcase it. I ain't gonna lie, I never even knew that website existed either. Quite frankly, I never knew how people actually did giveaways. Okay, post 1 in 31. Let's see. Alright, alright. Let's see, let us see. I remember how to do this. Wait, that's not it. Okay, there it is. I had to remember how to take a screenshot, everybody. Not often I have to use commands. The anticipation is killing everyone now. Let's see, let us see, let us see. Okay, it also actually provides a timestamp just to showcase I didn't re-roll it. Alright, let me pull up the chat real quick. Anticipation. I'm gonna grab the screen cap and put it on screen. There we go. Number 20. That's more common than Prisma pixeling, exactly. So now I know for the future of where to go for a random draw. Congratulations to Fran for winning the first ever giveaway for the stream. Mind you, everybody who's watching the stream, either right now or the VOD, that this was a type of test. Although we have real results, but this was a test to see how well it's going to work out. So in the near future, we possibly will be doing more giveaways. How many? We'll figure that out soon. We're just going to have to discuss about this later. So there we go. I'm going to go ahead and remove that real quick. There we go. Congratulations to Fran for winning the first giveaway. If you want to be in part of more giveaways in the future, then be sure to subscribe, join the live streams whenever we do announce more giveaways, and simply type in the INGN in the chat. Congratulations to Codarks, to Father Vale, and to A7 Moosh for the impromptu giveaway. Always pay attention to the chat, because you never know what's going to happen. But no worries, if you didn't win this time, there'll be more opportunities in the near future. Once again, do not worry if you happen to not win, because there will always be more opportunities in the near future, as I'm going to be doing more live streams with Tube Simulator. And And a good part about being part of the chat is that if an ad does appear on the stream, then at least you could still chat along with other people. So there's a good reason why I don't have to talk about it verbally in the stream, because otherwise if an ad does play while I'm speaking, then that would be bad. That would just be unfortunate. Fran won $500 plus a holiday gift set. And then with the impromptu giveaway, that was 3 lucky winners getting $100 each. What are the chances of a Prisma egg showing up? I have no idea. So far, earlier I found a Prisma egg within the first 28 minutes of the stream, and then another Prisma egg after 13 minutes. Then from there, it's already been almost an hour and not an egg showed up yet. Somebody said 1 in 250. I could believe that. But unless that we have a confirmation, it's all speculation. Outer Minds are the chillest devs you ever seen. That is true. If you want further proof, then y'all could join the official Tuba Similar Discord for those who have not joined yet. Because you have a link to my Discord, and then you have the link to the official Tuba Simulator Discord in the description of all my videos. But just remember to subscribe, like the stream, and of course, just turn on notifications for future videos and live streams, because I'll still continue making videos talking about the game, talking about the updates, live streaming, challenges, and goals and whatnot. You're firing all the mods? Good thing I'm not a mod right now. Not gonna lie, I miss being a mod in the server. It was just a prank, you guys. It was just a prank. I mean, the way you could word it is that you were firing them so they could get their severance pack, and then you're rehiring them afterwards. You know, that's one way to look at it. You should start counting how many Craniacs you do before you get it. Yeah, about that. I would not know where to start, because this is the 12th episode. And then, of course, I have been playing Craniac off stream because of the quests. And even if I were to get Prisma Swordy off stream, I'm still gonna go for getting Swordy on stream, because it's not the same unless it happens in real time. I mean, at least you could listen to the live stream as a podcast, right? Maybe go from a broadcasting voice to a podcasting voice. So welcome everybody to my live stream where I'm trying to get Prisma Swordy for the first time ever on stream. He's not on the phone, he's listening to the podcast. Because who here has listened to a podcast while driving? You don't need to see the visuals. All you gotta do is just listen to the voice that's coming through the screen. Oh, he's on the passenger side. Okay, that makes it fair, everybody. No shame. Oh, hey, there's a job opportunity I could do. I could be the driver. I could be the official company driver. Let's go. People are posting the screenshots on the Discord. Nice. Oh, it's Swordy Express. Where am I gonna get a train? That's the real question. Where on earth am I gonna get a train? Unless the vehicle is in the form of a train. You'll fund it? Alright, we'll make it happen. Be a toy train. No choo-choo. What if I accidentally missed a Prisma egg through all the excitement here? I legit want to know if a clown car in real life actually works like it does in a cartoon. Because that would be funny. But yeah, for future streams, I could either do an hour or 2-hour streams depending on how much time I have during the day. But we'll see what happens. Again, we'll plan things out. Because this was the first ever giveaway that I was pretty much a part of, and I'm very happy about that. And if it's something that we could at least do weekly, that'd be nice, because I could at least do that on my day off, where I'll have even more time to do a stream. And then once it hits summer, yeah, I'll definitely have a lot more time to do streams. Mainly because it's just going to be way too hot to go outside, so I'll just be cooped up in my room and then easily do streams then. Clown cars are just normal cars, but the clowns learn how to compact themselves as much as possible. Yeah, removing the seats and whatnot. Yeah, I could see that. I'm still in favor of upping the level cap for categories. Just so that we could see level 76, 77, 78, 79. Well, technically it would be lit levels, because after 75 would be lit level 1. So, lit level 999 for the categories. Let's make it happen. Nah, 255, nah. 999. Because why not? You may not get extra. Well, you probably get more views, bucks, subscribers, lit level items. I mean, it's just an idea. Just a mere idea. Who's calling me? Hold up. Maybe spam. We're back. Yep, I was right. It was a spam caller. I do not answer spam calls. I'll just let it ring and then it'll go to a non-existing voicemail because I never set up a voicemail. If it's important, they can text me. How dare they do a spam call in the middle of the stream? And that's one of the reasons why I do not stream on my main phone, because things like that will happen more often. And that's another reason why I want to get a different mobile device to do future live streams on, so that there'll be no possibility of getting any spam calls. Very rarely I get a spam call on this device. Very rarely. Fairly rarely. I have no idea how to English anymore, people. I mean, I could see that you could get... This is hypothetical, people. This is not set in stone. This is just a random idea. But if we do get lit level categories, then it'll just be like regular leveling up. That you get random bucks, you get random... Mainly, you would get random... like subscribers, views, maybe some gifts. Occasionally, a lit level item. Just mainly, it would be like that. Just so that we could keep going with the gameplay, because once you max out everything, there's not much more you can do. So it would be more of an incentive to have people keep playing the game just to max out everything, because that's how I've always been. I've loved the idea of maxing out everything that you could possibly do, hence why I'm doing Craniac, and as well as eventually the shop items with Puggle. Like, that idea alone, that's what I usually go for, because if there's not much more I could do for a game, then I could just move on to a different game. But with this one, there's no end to it for now, because there's just so many possibilities of what I can do. That's just the completionist side of me. Of course, it's going to be reasonable, because I can't really do the trophy items, the meme trophy items, not even the pixelings, because that's going to take forever. The exclusive pack items. The only other way to max that out is with bucks because of Catch E. But even then, that's still a lot of bucks to do so. But who knows? Because anything is a possibility as they are continuously updating the game. If that's going to be a possibility, that'd be a very nice one. Like, even if we don't get brand new items for the time being, at least it'll give us something to do while we're waiting. That's how I see things. It'll give more of an incentive and more of a reason to keep coming back to the game, just so that we could get to the last level, because everybody wants to reach that final level possible. Even if for those who are slowly getting lit levels to 999, the fact that you're able to do so, that's a good reason to keep playing and keep getting items, keep getting levels, keep getting just more play out of it. So adding that to the category, how many categories do we have? I don't even remember on the top of my head, so bear with me. We're not gonna include the holiday items or holiday levels just yet, but based on the main levels, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's basically adding 9,990 levels. Well, minus 10. So 9,980 levels if we were to get lit level 999 for all of the categories, that is almost 10,000 levels. I'm all for it. Me personally. I don't know if any of y'all are in for it, but if you are, let us know. Let us know if you would love to see lit level 999 for all the categories. That'd be cool too to add achievements like, hey, you reached 999 in the animal category, you reached 999 in the sports category, the science category, the dark category, lifestyle, gaming, science, nature, comedy. I think that's all 10. Yours is still level 40, but even then, once you get more and more levels, then you want to continue getting everything. And that will give me a reason to open up every single one of my gift items that I have stocked up for 5 years. A lot of the items that you saw when I was scrolling down, I have not opened since I got to lit level 999. I maybe have opened maybe like 8 of them because I needed to go for more of the animal categories, but since there was a gift in the way, I had to open that just to buy the item in the shop. But other than that, all the rest of the items I have not opened since I reached 999. Because I was always clinging on to the hope of one day they would actually boost the level cap. I've been hoarding a lot of items. I'm really excited to see what we're going to get for more updates in the near future. Because I still want to see this game thrive. Because we're still going through 8 years of Tube Simulator, and it's still relevant as much as ever. Especially now that we've gotten more updates. But that's the thing, when you get a lit level gift, you could get even more items. Like, it'll be random between getting a lit item, getting a exclusive pack item, or just getting a regular shop item. Like, every time when you reach a lit level, you just get random gifts for every lit level. So imagine getting that over 9,000 times. Where's Vegeta when we need him? In any case, just 9,980 more gifts for all the lit levels you achieve over time, and that's before you include the holiday event items. Oh, you mean credited beforehand? Yeah, I can understand that. But the thing is that you're able to crush the items. So if you just want to buy them all over again, you could do so. You could just keep farming items and XP with that. And even then, you could just crush the Craniac items and play Craniac to get those items back to level up the categories. So no matter what, it's still going to be a grind. Regardless, because it'd be too much of a hassle to retroactively try to get all the data before reaching that cap for every single player, because you're talking about thousands upon thousands of players. So it possibly will not be an actual thing. Let's just be real with that. For a second, I didn't understand what you were asking, but then I thought about it. It's like, yeah, no, now I understand. Water break. Alright. Always stay hydrated, everybody. That's one thing about doing live streams, is that if you're talking for hours at a time, you start to lose your voice or your throat gets dry. Remember, always stay hydrated. And even then, throughout the entire stream, at least we got 2 Prisma eggs. We got Gato, and we got Slurmy. If only we could get Swordy. The one pixeling that I need. Just a quick little break. Let's see what we have. Wait, what's my battery life at now? 23%. Not bad, not bad. So, let's go ahead and go to our categories real quick. Let us see. That is a miniature house, isn't it? Yeah, okay. That's not a Craniac item. Wanted to be sure. So we have 127 of the windows, 130 of the penguins, 128 of the snowman barrel, 114 of the polar bear, 131 of the Santa hat, 134 of the, let's see, yeah, the little miniature type of village. Not village. Is it a village? Possibly. I'm going to call it a village. 111 of the decorations, 129 of the doors, 111 of the mistletoe, 106 of the chimney, 122 of the Christmas tree, 96 of the snow angel, 108 of the house, 114 of the, let's see, 114 of frozen lake right there. Look at that. Very nice. Is this a Craniac item? I think that is a Craniac item. I just don't remember. Yeah, that is a Craniac item. Okay. It was a gifts. I was like, why did I not see that earlier? Okay. Well, 124 of the gifts, 105 of Rudolph, or at least a reindeer, 107 of the BS5. So we got over 100 of every item other than the Snow Angel. So we are getting closer and closer to maxing out all the possible Craniac items I can get for the event itself. And then afterwards, I'm going to have to go for the shop items, which is not going to be too bad. Although for the purpose of the live stream, I'm going to have to go for Prisma Swordy regardless. So on off camera, I'm going to go for the shop items, and then on camera, I'm going to go ahead and go for Prisma Swordy. So that's going to be the idea for the live streams. And let's go ahead and activate the boost. There we go, and there we go. Gotta remember to activate the boost, everybody. And I can play Gobble in the next 37 minutes. Can't wait for that. I love the fact that they actually decreased the wait time for Gobble. So you could continuously play Gobble to get more subscribers, to get more views, and to get more items along the way. Or pixelings, for that matter. Now back to the grind of trying to get Prisma Swordy. But again, I'm very excited to see what we're going to get in the near future for updates. New cosmetics. New tuber customizations. New items. New pixelings. New themes. It does not last long anymore, but at the same time is that you still get a lot more net profit than you used to. Is that while the videos are gaining views, you activate the buffs, and then you're gonna get so much more views than you would have if you were just to let the videos play out in the old system. Because back then, I say back then, it's kind of fun because it's only been over 24 hours. It hasn't even been really much 2 days since the update has been released. The thing is, is that when I put out a video to last for 20 hours, it barely goes anywhere from 700 to 900 million views. All I have to do is activate the boost once at any given point, and it just skyrockets past 2 billion views. I still get double or even triple the amount of views when I activate the buff while it's still going, while the video's still going type of deal. You understand what I'm saying? Than just leaving it alone for 20 hours and not just doing anything else with that. It just means that you have to be actively playing the game and activating the boost, but even then the reward on its own is just so much better right now than it was before. But that's how I see it personally. Because it doesn't take that much time to go into the game, activate the perks, and then leave the game for the time being. Because otherwise, it's just set it, forget it, and then just wait till the next day to come back to it to do it all over again. Yo, Pepino, what up? So yeah, I can understand that. I can understand... Yeah, I completely understand the whole thing about the perks not lasting as long as it should, or it used to, but at the same time is that the net profit alone is so much better. Like, I could forget to set the buff for a minute, and then I come back to it, and I'm already past 2 billion views. I'm like, okay, not that bad. Because beforehand, it was just barely reaching a billion. Like, I've only had, over the time, I've only had 3 videos reach 1 billion views. All the rest is easily 600 up until maybe 900. Like, it doesn't even beat the high scores anymore. It really depends on whether or not if I make the video for the trend or that I'm just making the videos to hatch the eggs. So, casual play has not been affected too much. But that's just me personally. Like, when you get back to the game, you will see that you could easily pass 1 billion views for every video you upload. And all you have to do is just activate the buffs once. And it really depends on whether or not if you're already max leveled or if you are high enough level as you are currently, because it varies from person to person, because I can only speak on my experience. But I can guarantee you is that if I were to go back to my second account and try to go for lit level 999, then that alone is just, it's going to be so much easier now, because I used to struggle with getting views to be able to keep playing Craniac, but with this update, that's going to be like nothing now. Like, I could just get my dailies done and then just go straight to Craniac for 2 hours and then call it a day. If you're already max level, then yeah, you'll see a huge difference. That's why I'm excited for it. The thing is that do not activate the buffs at the beginning of the video creation. Activate the buffs when you see the views start to show up when you make that video, and then you can see that skyrocket. And the thing about Gobble is that it does not take the buffs into consideration. So if you are playing Pug, or if not Puggle, but if you're playing Gobble to speed up the videos, you're not gonna have the buffs be included in that. It's just gonna be regular videos. But even then, when I played Gobble and I finished the videos, all the videos surpassed 1 billion views. So that alone is still good. Early in the stream, I showcased Gobble, but I don't think I can play Gobble before my battery dies because I'm at 19%, so I may be able to stream for maybe 30 more minutes, who knows? We'll see. When can I play Gobble? In 30 minutes? But right now, as you see on the screen, this is for me playing Gobble. Like, I already played Gobble, so already all this is already past 1 billion views. And then, of course, I activated the buffs in between, so it's passing 1 billion. Like, this is nothing now. Like, it's so easy to gain views with the new buffs that I'm very happy to see that. Break your bones, dodge family stress, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer DUI, Holy Night 2, Holy Lightning. One thing I'm gonna have to do very soon is make videos about the brand new Pixelings. Because tomorrow I'll have one egg finished, or at least this egg, and then if anything, right now I'm thinking out loud because I may not be able to make videos for this week. Who knows? It's gonna take me 3 days to get the final egg done, and in 3 days, it's gonna be what, Sunday? Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So Sunday, I'll be able to record the videos and then have the eggs show up for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Do the rewards on Thursday. Okay, so that week will be a busy week for me. Cool. That's almost going to be a video daily. Can't wait for that. What's in the catchy machine right now? Oh. Pixelings. You know, for $100 each, that is not bad. Although it's still random. Let's do it. We got Bob. Honestly, $100 for a guaranteed pixeling, that is not bad. Ooh, a second pixeling. Alright, one more. Now that was just a tease. That could have been Prisma Gato. Oh dang. 3. Alright. Not gonna lie, that was actually really good. Just want to check something real quick. How many cinders do I have? 5? Okay. I have 68 Gatos right now. Like, it's insane to know that I have so many Pixelings. Like, eventually I could max out one of the Pixelings. How long would it take? No idea, but cannot wait to max out one Pixeling. Like, I want to know what is the cap limit for one Pixeling. Either way. Yeah, videos finish faster now. The items from the shop, you could actually activate the ad for shipping time and then add in the natural boost and a lot of the items that are very expensive to wait for a very long time, they actually just cut that pretty much almost in maybe 1 to 2 puzzle games. So it goes, and it just goes very quick. So once I go for the shop items, I could easily just put on Nitro Boost and add in the add shipping time, and then just get a lot of the items done quickly. Like, that's gonna be a thing that I could do off stream. Just get all that done. So I'm very excited about that. Like, I'm very excited to make more videos with Tube Simulator. Let's see. Let's see. Just jumping back between the stream and as well as the Discord chat. Soon enough, I'm gonna have to end the stream because my battery life for the phone is gonna die, and at the same time is that it's gonna be time for me to take the dogs to the park because they want their exercise. Mika, my husky, was howling at me earlier demanding I take her to the park. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what our streams are going to be like in the future, and as well as just what we can do for Tube Simulator. Gotta listen to the dogs. That's right. When you get a dog, that has more responsibility. That is a commitment. You gotta take care of your pets because they are your family. They love you, they trust you, they are there for you, they are loyal to you. Even though a lot of them do have their quirks, let's be real, because my husky, at any given opportunity, she will run out the door, and she's going to explore every house that she can in the neighborhood. She is just full bound of energy. But on that, and when she's at the park, she basically listens 9 out of 10 times, unless she's very, very distracted, because a lot of times other people give her treats. I'm like, okay, if she bothers you, it's because you give her treats all the time. And even then, it's like they get their exercise and it's all good. Because I also take my German Shepherd and she's also like, well, 13 and a half by this point. Her birthday is in August. August to September, October, November, December. She's 13 years and 4 months old. And that's very old for a German Shepherd. She's still alive, she's still healthy, and she still wants to go to... She actually is very excited to go to the park as well, so I'm very happy to see that. Of course, she doesn't really play with any other dogs. She's just there to walk around and lay down and just simply enjoy the outdoors. Yeah, 13 and a quarter. Yeah. Is that she was heavy set a year ago. Like she was a bit overweight. She was very heavy. And she did have mobility issues, mainly because she had a tumor on her back, which was removed after she lost some weight from going to the park on a daily basis, or at least on a weekly basis. I kept taking her to the park. She was losing weight. She was getting more active. She was getting more lively. And then when that tumor got removed from her back, then that alone basically revitalized her even further. And honestly, that thing was holding her back for a great while too. And people keep asking me whether or not if my Shepherd has any hip dysplasia. I keep telling them no, because I'm able to pick her up and she's not feeling any pain whatsoever. And she's walking around like nothing, so that alone just makes me happy, the fact that there's no pain. It was mainly a benign tumor that never grew whatsoever, so it wasn't that bad. Up until one day, it just burst on its own. But because she was so heavy that we couldn't really take her to the vet anytime soon, so she had to lose some weight before going to surgery. That alone made it easier once she lost a lot of weight. To put it in perspective, a year ago, she was heavier than my Husky. Now she is lighter than my Husky. My Husky's a heavier one. My Husky is getting close to 3 years old. And her energy is still endless. And right now, she's just sleeping in the other room up until I end the stream and start getting ready to go to the park. It would be interesting, not gonna lie. But for now, we'll see what happens. We'll see if they're able to do it. They were able to set costumes for Pewdiepie's Pixelings because it was still a 2D fighting game. So you could easily just add a skin to it without having the animation, 360 movement type of deal. But putting that into a 2.5D environment for yeah, 2.5D environment as PewDiePie's pixeling or PewDiePie's Stupid Similar is, it may be a little bit more difficult. But we'll see. Anything can happen. They're always open to more ideas. And if you have any ideas, feel free to leave them down in the, the Stupid Simulator Discord underneath the suggestions channel. Let me see, what am I at right now? 11%? Yeah. We're getting close though. Well, we've been live for 2.5 hours. And Gobble's gonna be in 14 minutes. I'm not gonna have enough time. If anything else, I'll showcase Gobble with the buffs and things like that in a future live stream. Maybe tomorrow, maybe another day, we'll see. But I wanted to say that with today's live stream, we actually got 2 Prisma Pixelings, and we did our very first giveaway ever. And it was just out of the blue. I was not expecting that. Nothing was planned. I want to emphasize that. Nothing was planned. This was just all out of the blue, spontaneous, impromptu, just a random circumstance that they decided to start do a giveaway, advertise the stream, and then this could be a thing that we could do weekly. So I'm all for it. I would love to do this more often. So we'll see. I'm just have to talk with them and then let's see what we can do for future live streams. But overall, very first giveaway, I'm very happy about that. No purchase necessary. Everybody has a fair chance. So there you go. In any case, so for those who are watching the VOD right now, that may happen in the future, but be sure to subscribe, like the stream, and as well as turn on notifications for any future videos or live streams that I may post. Yeah, Outer Minds do be the best. Very appreciative, and of course that they are very involved with the community. That's why I love them. But either way, we're going to see what happens in the future live streams, and let's see what we can do, and hopefully that at some given point I will get Swordy on stream. Oh, thank you. Cannot wait. I'm very excited to see what will be for this month and the future live streams thereafter. But until then, I'm going to have to end off the stream now. I will get it. I will get it on the stream. And I'm going to be very happy. I cannot wait. But until then, everybody, thank you all for the support. Thank you all for the chat. Thank you all for being here. We will get Swordy at some point, and once we do, then we're just going to continue to play the game and continue to get everything maxed out in the game. But as always, stay safe out there, everybody. I've been SwordKing090. Have a great day, a great night, wherever it may be. And then as always, I'll see you guys next time in a new video or live stream.